Welcome to this ArtSpace AI review and tutorial, where hopefully we'll help you decide whether or not it's worth buying ArtSpace AI for your business needs. In my opinion, ArtSpace is a phenomenal value AI image generator, especially if you opt for the lifetime deal, which is still available. ArtSpace AI includes over 100 one-click tools for generating and modifying images, as well as an advanced canvas mode for even more refined image generation. There has been some confusion around exactly which features are available on which plan, and that's understandable. I bought the ArtSpace AI lifetime deal more than a year ago, and when I bought it, none of these incredible one-click tools existed. But I recently looked through all the one-click tools and reviewed canvas mode, as well as the terms of the lifetime deal, so that I can bring you all the latest and most accurate information in this ArtSpace review and tutorial. Before we get started going over the one-click tools and canvas mode, I just want to mention a few things about the pricing. First of all, I am an ArtSpace affiliate, and my affiliate link will be in the description if you'd like to take this tool for a ride. Please consider using my link. As I said, there are a few things that you should note about the pricing plans. For the monthly pricing, which will soon be the only option, you can get a 7-day free trial on any plan and choose between monthly or yearly pricing, and save 20% on yearly. It is also important to note that while all 3 plans allow full commercial use, only the top 2 permit not safe for work content. The first one also does not include canvas mode. Don't worry too much about that, because I'll show you how you can do almost everything with the one-click tools that you can do in canvas mode. But let's just take a quick look at the lifetime pricing as well. This is the ArtSpace AI lifetime deal pricing. You can't get a free trial here, however, there is a 7-day money-back guarantee, so it works kind of like a 7-day trial, except that you have to provide the money up front and you can get it back if you don't think the product is right for you. Also, on the lifetime deal, you have the choice between standard and relaxed. The relaxed plans have all the same features as the standard plans, but they're a little bit less expensive and they'll generate images a little bit slower when the tool is seeing a lot of use. So if you're using it in the middle of the day, it might generate things a bit slower than if you're using it at night, or at a time when other people are not, or at a time when the servers are seeing low use overall. The relaxed plan is a great option if you want to get one of the more expensive lifetime deals, but you don't want to pay the standard price. Also, if you really want to see what ArtSpace can potentially do, the gallery is the best place to see an example of that. These are all user-submitted works that were created with ArtSpace. When you click on them, they'll even tell you which tool was used to create them. Now, let's get started on how to use ArtSpace to create and modify images. We'll start with the one-click tools. I'm going to focus this ArtSpace review and tutorial entirely on the one-click tools, which is what we're looking at here. Because for anyone who opts for the starter monthly plan or the starter lifetime deal plan, you won't have access to canvas mode. You'll only have access to the one-click tools. And so this review and tutorial for ArtSpace is going to focus just on the one-click tools, so that no matter which plan you're on, you can still benefit from this tutorial. The main tool that most people will probably use most often is the new image creator. When I'm in all tools or in popular tools, it is generally the first tool in the top left here. New image is basically an easier to use version of Canvas. You can use any of these preset resolutions, or you can go with a custom resolution. Just put in your own values. For now, I'm just going to go with a square image because that tends to be the easiest to work with. It fits into the most situations, and it's the easiest to paint from to expand the scene around it. So we'll start with a standard square image. I'm going to use this detailed description of an action superhero that I created. Let's see how it does with this. Alright, that's pretty good. I actually really like the scene that it put her in. There are some very weird-looking birds flying behind her, but somehow it works, and she's in a really cool pose on the top of that building. If I hover over the image, I can view it in a larger window. From here, I can download it to my computer or upload it to ArtSpace's gallery. If I close this, I can also download it or add it to the gallery from here. I downloaded that version and now I'm going to try generating it again with a much less detailed description. I had all this text of specifics of her wardrobe because she has a bunch of special tactical gear, and it did a really good job of adding a lot of this stuff. But I want to see what happens if I make it a much simpler description. Alright, that looks a bit silly to be honest. It's strange because I left the part about it being in the style of Frank Miller's Sin City, which is a graphic novel. and the only thing that I took out was all the technical specs. And yet, it left in most of the tactical equipment, and it changed it into a normal photograph style. Now I've added in the text at the beginning of the prompt that I want it to be like a graphic novel. Other than that, I left the short prompt the same. Alright, I like the art style, and I like what it did with her costume, although the image looks a little bit weird. Like, I'm not entirely sure exactly what she's standing on, or if she is in fact standing on it. It looks like she might be floating. But I'll download this picture as well, and try this again. I also changed the scene to her appearing out from a shadowy alley because, although she is on buildings sometimes in some stories, she's more of a shadowy back alley kind of girl. I really like this one as well. It got a couple of things wrong, like the fingerless gloves, but it actually managed to suggest that she has a pixie cut with her bangs, which is impressive. And again, I really like the art style of this. I want to try one more. For this one, I'm going to make it full HD because I'm going to need a bit more space in the frame. That's pretty funny. I'll download that. The reason it's funny is it completely changed the art style just because I asked it to add another character. Although, to be fair, I did call him a 1930s style gangster. So maybe this will make it better. It kind of screwed up the pixie's face here. Other than that, this is a pretty decent shot. Let's try it one more time. This, of course, is one of the best things about having the unlimited lifetime deal. This one is definitely better, but I can tell that it's struggling when creating a more complex scene. Before moving on, I want to try doing this in Ultra HD and see if that makes it better or worse. Alright, I would say this is the best one yet out of the pictures of the fight scene. Now let's see if I can use some of the other one-click tools to do something interesting with some of the pictures that I already created. Some of the most popular tools include the Swap Faces tool, the Image Upscale tool, which I use quite a bit, the Change Pose tool, Change Clothing, and Sharpen to reduce blur and enhance clarity. Let's try Change Clothing and Change Pose on the pixie. I was thinking of putting her in an elegant ball gown, and we've got an elegant dress option or an evening gown, so we'll try evening gown and hit Change Clothing. And now we know what the pixie looks like behind her mask. And let's try Change Pose as well. This time, we'll try using a custom prompt and see if we can create an action scene with this tool. This has some obvious issues with it, but there are parts of the image, such as the pixie herself, and the overall quality that I like. So I'm going to download it and potentially use it later. Okay, this is interesting. He is way too big. He's a little bit too big, and I don't know why there's water. That is funny though. Oh, it's because I set a pool of lamplight, and pools have water. Silly me. Thanks for pointing that out to me. Now, I've made the prompt significantly more complex to try and make sure that it both adheres to what I want it to do and to the style of the original image. Alright, this is definitely the best one yet. I think I can definitely work with this, so I'll download it and we'll move on. Thanks for watching. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel, and remember to check the description and the pinned comment for links to the resources mentioned in this video. I'll talk to you again soon.